Today we are going to discuss the topic electrostatic potential due to a dipole. For those students who want to copy the derivation of it, I have written the serial numbers of the segments that you are supposed to write first. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Now going to the derivation. What do you mean by electrostatic potential, which we have discussed? The amount of work done to move a unit positive charge from infinity to a particular point. Now when we have a system of charges, then from the principle of superposition, the total amount of work done that will be done to move a unit positive charge from infinity to this point against this charge and this charge, that will be equal to the electrostatic potential due to the dipole at this point. And it's equal to the sum of the electrostatic potentials. It will be Q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R2, because the vector from this point B to P is 1 by R2, it's R2. So the electrostatic potential will be charge divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R2 plus electrostatic potential due to point this charge minus Q will be minus Q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R1, which is the vector at point push vector of point P with respect to this point A. Now taking Q by 4 pi epsilon naught common, we have 1 by R2 minus 1 by R1. Now we have to write this 1 by R2 and 1 by R1 in terms of R and L. How will we do that? In triangle AOP, using triangular law of vectors, L vector plus R vector is equal to R1 vector. Why? Because according to the triangle of vectors, the sum of two sides of the triangle representing two vectors is equal to the third side of the triangle, but taken in the opposite sense. So the magnitude of R1 square will be R square plus L square plus 2RL into the cos of angle between L and R. Now the angle between L and R, is the angle between the two tails. So to see the angle between L and R, we have to shift this L vector forwards and R vector is this. So the angle between L and R is this theta. That's why I have written R square plus L square to RL cos theta. Now R1 square is equal to R square plus L square plus 2L cos theta. Taking R square common, we will have 1 square plus L square by R square plus 12 cos theta by R. Since L is very small as compared to R, so L square by R square will be almost 0. So we will neglect this L square by R square term here. That's why I wrote R square is equal to R square into 1 plus 2L cos theta by R. R square by L square term has been neglected. So 1 by R1 square, taking the reciprocal of both the sides, is equal to 1 by R square, 1 plus 2R cos theta raised to power minus 1. Because when you are reciprocating something, you can write it in the form of raised to power minus 1. So 1 by R1, taking the square, when square goes to the right hand side, it becomes a root. That's 1 by R, square root will get cancelled. 1 plus 12 cos theta by R raised to power minus 1 by 2. Now applying binomial theorem here, we will have 1 raised to power minus 1 by 2, a raised to power n plus n into a raised to power n minus 1 into b. b is 12 cos theta by R. So we will obtain 1 by R1 is equal to 1 by R into 1 minus L cos theta by R. Similarly, applying the triangle of vector in this triangle OBP, we will obtain 1 by R2 is equal to 1 by R into 1 plus L cos theta by R. Substituting the value of A and B in this equation first, we will obtain that V of P is equal to Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Instead of 1 by R2, we will write 1 by R into 1 plus L cos theta by R minus 1 by R. Instead of 1 by R1, we will write 1 by R into 1 minus L cos theta divided by R. This is 1 by R1. Okay. So we can take 1 by R common, 1 plus L cos theta by R minus 1 minus plus L cos theta by R. 1 and 1 will get cancelled. L cos theta by R plus L cos theta by R becomes 2L cos theta by R. So Q into 12 is Q into 12 into cos theta divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R square. Okay, then we can write instead of Q into 12, because we know the magnitude of the dipole moment is equal to either charge into the distance between the two charges, that is Q into 12, that's P. Then I wrote cos theta because cos theta is here, 4 pi epsilon naught R square, and P cos theta can be written as P dot R cap. What's R cap? It's a unit vector whose direction is from O to P. Now P dot R cap will be the magnitude of P into magnitude of R cap. The magnitude of R cap is 1 into the cos of angle between P and R cap. What is P cap? It is from negative to positive. And R is this, that's the cos theta. So I can write instead of P cos theta, P dot R cap. divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r square. That is the electrostatic potential due to a dipole.